So here we are in Gemstone Beauty Store, black-owned beauty store in Stone Mountain. We are here with the brother Dave Shaw, who is the owner of the space. I appreciate you for taking out the time to do this with us today, brother. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm all well. You know what I mean? Today is an amazing day, another phenomenal day to go out here and get it and make it happen. We creating our days out here.
Yes, sir.
So, what's it like to just be a black business owner?
In this environment right now, in this business,
Mm,
incredibly rough.
mm,
Incredibly rough. You go in any beauty supply store now, for the most part, you're looking at least $1 million worth of product,
mm,
$100,000 worth of store furniture. You're looking at, they have advantages like they get everything on consignment. They get to switch their stuff in and out free of charge. Whereas an account may cost 30, 35 grand just for one company.
mm,
But with us, they want straight cash,
mm,
right here, right now. There's no credit for us. So it makes it, they pretty much stack the deck against us. You know, when you look at the products, the beauty supply store, like the natural black products, what they do, I mean, a lot of times they'll go to the makers, they may be black, but say for instance, if they want $10 an item, well, they say, okay, well, we'll give you $6 an item, but we'll buy 100,000 units. Who's gonna turn that down? So they control that, they control the product side, they control the supply side, they control everything.
mm,
You know, so business like this is really rough.
mm.
So all you can do is try and keep your head up, you know, keep your head above water, and just try and make it through.
What's keeping you, in the business? What's making you, not quit and, put your energy into something else?
First of all, I'm not a quitter. I'm just like too arrogant to fail at anything. You know, like if I can piss somebody off by succeeding, I'm gonna succeed just to piss them off. I'm just that kind of person.
Mm,
But honestly, what's keeping me in it, the gratitude that I get from it are those women who truly do not want to shop in certain stores anymore. And I talk to them and I can see it in their face, I can hear it in their voice, and I can see it in their eyes that they're not trying to go back in some of these stores. They're just not.
mm,
A couple of ladies, couple of them, they haven't, one hadn't been back in over 2 years, another one just under 2 years, and they refuse to go in there.
mm,
So when they see me, it's like they're really genuinely happy to see a black-owned beauty supply store. It's like their faces light up. It's like it's their first Christmas. So for those women,
mm,
those very few, that's where I get my gratification. It's like that pushes me.
mm-hmm.
That pushes me. Yeah.
So what's it like, because we see a lot of men that are barbers, but we don't see a lot of, them that are dealing in hair care, as far as black women's beauty. My grandfather, he had the Dax waves and he had a lot of different hair care and skin care products, but we don't see a lot of men in beauty and in the hair care business when it comes to the weaves and bundles and things like that. So what's that like for you? And have you had to, has it been different? Has it been difficult? How do people respond?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's been very difficult because I was just opening up a beauty supply store. Come get your lipstick,
Mm-hmm.
keep it moving.
Right.
You know, but it's like it's a different beast. It's a different animal. It's competitive. There are 1 billion edge controls, and every woman wants their own. No woman really uses the same edge control. So it's like, how do you keep up? How do you compete? And it's not just items like that. There's so many different items, and the hair is so different, that it's hard to give everybody what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Now when you walk in these other stores, Korean-owned spots, I mean, $1 million worth of product, chances are you're gonna find what you want in there. But so on that aspect, incredibly hard. And then when you consider the fact that they openly, outwardly discriminate against black-owned beauty supply stores. Since I've been doing this, I've met about 8 owners, some out of state, Tennessee, Florida, several in Atlanta, South Georgia, where we all have the same story.
Mm-hmm.
We all have the same story. Like you call them, two brands in particular based in Jersey, I believe Central Jersey or South Jersey, and very, very well-known brands. They will not even call us back.
Mm.
One woman, she had a store out in, not far from here on Conyers. I stopped trying after 3 months. I was like, they don't want to, do business with me. Screw them. I'll get it, regardless. But after 9 months, she decided to get on the phone and say, "Hey, I'm in Jersey, and I'm about to get off the exit. Which way do I go, left or right?" And all of a sudden, there was a big panic. They didn't want her to get off the exit.
Hmm.
She said after 9 months, 15 minutes later, here comes a representative walking in the store to open an account. So he sees some of their product on the wall. He asked her, "Where'd you get this stuff?" And she's like, "Well, you know what? You're here to open an account, so that's not what you're here for. Let's talk about opening an account." Now, mind you, the account at the time cost about $30,000 to open, because what she looked like, she was gonna have to give $30,000 cash, whereas any other store would not have to. They just get $30,000 credit.
Mm.
So once she said that to him, he kind of got offended and said, "Okay, $100,000 to open an account." This is what he said to her. So he just went from 30 to 100 cash. So really, they're pretty much telling you, we don't want to do business with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't anticipate that at all.
Mm.
So that makes it a lot more harder.
Mm-hmm.
And considering sisters, they want what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Period. It don't matter. They want what they want. So when they're stuck on a brand and they want that, like that information that I just gave you never transfers to the consumer. They just want to get it and do what they're doing.
How long have you been in business?
2 years. 2 years.
Okay.
2 years.
What were you doing prior to?
Banking business, actually. Yeah, so.
And you jumped out here into the world of entrepreneurship.
Yep, yes, sir.
What was it like, taking that leap? Because a lot of people, they have aspirations and dreams of taking that leap, owning a business, controlling their time, but there's a fear because you lose that comfortable, thing, that paycheck that is coming for sure. What was it that, pushed you to, go ahead and do it?
Well, at that point, being in the business over 20 years, I didn't have any fear. I just knew what I didn't want to do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So really, where's the
Simple
fear?
as that.
Yeah, and I know I got a brain. I could, get back into any business if I wanted to at any point. So, from that aspect, there wasn't really any fear. Although I look back now, I probably should have been a lot of fear, knowing the blatant discrimination. But there wasn't any fear really, because at that point I was just like, you know what, man, I'm not doing this no more. I'm I'm tired of twisting my brain, and every decision I make, my job depends on it. I wasn't put here for that.
No doubt.
So honestly, I wasn't tired at all. I wasn't scared at all.
Yeah, just went ahead and did it, made it happen.
Yeah.
I dig it. I can identify with that, with even just starting an organization or any business, any venture, it's usually like just a leap, you go ahead and take and make it happen. And either you already know what you're doing and you're figuring out other things along the way, or you're figuring out from beginning to end. Nonetheless, you're going to figure it out.
Right.
So you had a taste of the live alkaline water.
Yeah.
Talk to me. How was your experience with your...
Woke up not too long ago, but the head is clearing already. It reminds me of when I was living in Jamaica. That's what the water tastes like. It's what it feels like. Brings that energy to it. So I appreciate you fellas coming out and introducing it to me. Hopefully I'll get a couple of gallons here and introduce it to the community. And I'm pretty sure it'll take off.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you taking out the time to, chop it up with me. I'm going to do a spin around the store real quick.
Okay.
And where we at? Let the people know where we at.
1054 Main Street, Suite E, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Downtown Stone Mountain, Georgia. That's 1054 Main Street, Suite E, downtown Stone Mountain, Georgia. Come on and check us out.
Bet. I appreciate you, brother.
All right.